So, Apple just officially kicked off their big launch week, and they quietly dropped the brand new iPhone 17e. Now, at first glance, you might look at this thing and think it is just a lazy copy and paste job from last year. But trust me, it is not. There are actually a ton of hidden quality of life improvements here that Apple kind of glossed over, and we need to talk about them. If you're eyeing a new phone, but you absolutely refuse to empty your savings account for the Pro models, you're going to want to hear this. Before we dive into the juicy details, if you love staying ahead of the curve with zero fluff tech news, hit that subscribe button and let us get right into the iPhone 17e. Let's start with the absolute best news right out of the gate, the price. In a tech world where literally everything keeps getting more expensive, Apple actually held the line here. The iPhone 17e starts at exactly the same price as the 16e, $599. But there's a massive catch. And for once, it is actually a good one. Apple finally stepped up and killed the pathetic 128GB base model. That is right. The new starting storage is a very respectable 256GB, right out of the box. Usually, Apple loves to nickel and dime us for storage upgrades. So, getting double the space for the exact same $599 price tag is a massive win for the consumer. Plus, if you're a digital hoarder who never deletes a single photo, you can now spec this budget beast all the way up to 512GB. Storage and RAM prices are skyrocketing across the industry right now. So seeing Apple double the base capacity for free is honestly shocking. Okay, so what is actually powering this thing? Under the hood, the 17e is rocking the brand new A19 chip. Yes, the exact same silicon beating inside the mainline premium iPhone 17. They did not give us hand-me-down processors this year. What does this actually mean for you in the real world? It means better efficiency, way better longevity, and a solid battery life bump. Apple is clearly future-proofing this phone for whenever their Apple Intelligence features finally become, actually useful. Right now, it is just a nice spec bump, but the A19 means this phone will not feel sluggish 3 years down the line. But here's the real hidden gem that nobody is talking about: the new modem. Last year, Apple shoved their very first in-house C1 modem into the 16e. It was fine, but nothing to write home about. The 17e gets upgraded to the brand new C1X modem. Why should you care about modem? Because the C1X is supposedly twice as fast and 30% more efficient. That means a much stronger cellular connection when you're out in the wild, faster Wi-Fi speeds at home, and crucially, it drains way less battery when you're relying on mobile data. Mobile data is usually the ultimate battery killer, so having a hyper-efficient modem is a massive everyday upgrade. Next up, let's talk about charging and the physical body of the phone. The old iPhone 16e only had standard wireless charging, which honestly felt incredibly slow. But the 17e, it finally gets proper MagSafe. No more fumbling in the dark or buying weird third-party cases with ugly magnetic stickers. You get the real-deal magnets built right into the chassis of the phone. And the charging speed gets a massive bump from a sluggish 7.5 watts, all the way up to a crisp 15 watts wirelessly. Apple also slapped their Ceramic Shield 2 glass all around the display and the body. They love tossing around fancy marketing terms. But essentially, it just means your phone is a bit more rigid and slightly less likely to shatter into a million pieces if you accidentally drop it on the pavement. Oh, and for the aesthetic crowd, alongside the classic white and black finishes, there is a brand new soft pink color. It is very subtle. Kind of looks like a white phone that accidentally got washed with a red sock. But hey, it looks super clean and fresh. All right, let's bring things back down to earth for a second. Apple had to cut some corners to hit that $599 price tag. And this is where you're going to feel it. First off, the cameras. On the back, you're still getting that exact same 48 megapixel main shooter. It is a fantastic camera, and the new A19 chip will definitely process your photos a bit better with improved HDR and depth. But the selfie camera? Yeah, this is a bit of a bummer. We all hoped Apple would give the 17e that sweet new 24 megapixel square sensor from the mainline 17, the one that lets you shoot landscape selfies while holding the phone vertically. Nope. We are stuck with the same old 12 megapixel front camera. It takes completely fine photos, but it is definitely a missed opportunity. And then there's the screen. Take a deep breath. is still a 60Hz display. No buttery smooth promotion here. And if you were praying for the dynamic island to finally trickle down to the budget tier, keep praying. The iPhone 17e still proudly rocks the old school notch. Yes, the notch in 2026. It still houses Face ID, so thankfully we're not going back to Touch ID. But the phone looks exactly the same from the front as last year. So, who is the iPhone 17e actually built for? Honestly, it is the ultimate walk-in phone. Picture this. You walk in your local carrier store, your current phone is basically held together by hopes and dreams, and you just want a brand new iPhone without taking out a second mortgage. You see the Pro models creeping well over $1,000. And then you see the 17e for $599. It has the bleeding edge, a 19-chip, double the storage, an incredibly efficient modem, and MagSafe. It is an absolute no-brainer for the average user who just wants a phone that works beautifully. Everything else is basically unchanged, but for the target audience, that does not matter one bit. This phone is going to sell millions. Let me know down in the comments. Are you planning to upgrade this year? And what ancient phone are you finally ditching to get the 17e? Drop a comment, hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe so you never miss our next deep dive. Catch you in the next one.